Hello students, in this class we study pair of linear equation in two variables, exercise 3.5, fourth problem. Here in the fourth problem we have, that is fourth sub problem. So here there are two statements in the question. Places A and B are 10 kilometers apart on an highway. One car starts from A and another car starts from B at the same time. If the cars travel in the same direction at the different speeds, they will meet in 5 hours. If they travel towards each other, they meet in 1 hour. What are the speeds of the two cars? So there are two conditions given in the statement. So we'll directly start the solution. So what is the solution means? First, according to the question, the first statement we'll take the first statement in the question. So what happens means, so this is an highway, so this is a car, so we'll consider this one as, so this is a car, so we'll name this car as M. So it's traveling in this direction. So I'll explain this while solving. So this is, according to question, this is A. So now here another car is there. So just we'll write down. So this is M, N car. They are traveling in the same direction. This is A and this is B, and the distance traveled is D. So here this is 100 kilometers. So this is the first statement of the question. So they are traveling, two cars traveling in the same direction, that is places are from apart, that is 100 kilometers apart. Place A is B and the destination is D. So now we'll assume, that is speed of car M is equal to A kilometers per hour, and speed of car N is equal to B kilometers per hour. So now we have AD is equal to distance, this one AD, A to D. So this is the distance traveled by car M. In how many hours they have given? 5 hours is equal to how much? We can write it as 5A kilometers. So next we'll take BD is equal to same thing, distance traveled by car N in 5 hours is equal to 5B kilometers. So this is the data given for the first part of the question. Now what we have to do, we have that is AD minus BD, this one AD minus BD is equal to AB. We can write that is AD minus BD is equal to AB. So we substitute what we have got, that is 5A minus 5B is equal to 100. So 5a we got the distance traveled by the car as 5a in 5 hours, and distance traveled by car n is 5b in 5 hours. Therefore this, now divide this by, I'll write here, divide this equation by 5. So what we get after dividing, we get a minus b is equal to 20. Keep this as equation 1. So from the first condition or first statement of the question, we got the equation 1. So now we will take the second statement. The second statement of the question. So this is the second statement. So what is the second statement says? That is, we'll see if the cars travel in the opposite direction. They have given, so I'll write the diagram here. So this is the distance. So this is the car M, that is M, traveling in this direction. So what is the distance? This one is A to B. This is A, this is B. Again this is the another car, that is, we took this one as M and N. So this is car N. So now this car is traveling in this direction. So opposite direction. According to the question, they in the first condition they are traveling the same direction. In the second condition they are traveling the opposite direction. So according to this question, so this, they meet at a point called C. So this is also 100 kilometers. So point here is C. So what we write here is, in this question, in this case, first part, assume. So assume, what we have to assume, the two cars meet at which point? C. At C after 1 hour. After 1 hour. So then what happens? We have to write. So A plus B is equal to C will be. So A plus B we can write as 100 will be the second equation. So the car A, so A plus B, A, what is the A? Speed of the car, that is M, and plus speed of the car N is equal to 100. This will be the second question. Now what we have to do, add, next step is add equation 1 plus equation 2. So what happens, that is A minus what we got in the first equation, that is A minus B is equal to 20. This is, since why we are taking A minus B, because they are traveling in the same direction and destination is D. So we are taking A minus B is equal to 20. Here we have, they are traveling in the opposite direction, therefore A plus B is equal to 100. So A plus B is equal to 100. So what happens here? So B cancels, we get 2A is equal to 120, where A is equal to 120 by 2, 2 ones are 2 60s are, this is 60. So A, how much we got? That is A is equal to 60 we got. So finally what we have to do in the next step, we have to substitute A is equal to 60 in equation 1. So what is equation 1 is A minus B is equal to, we can substitute in the either equation, we will get the same values. So we have first equation as a minus b is equal to 20. So a is 60 here, substitute, minus b is equal to 20. Next is therefore 60 minus 20 is equal to b. There b is equal to 60 minus 20 is 40. Finally, what we can write? Therefore the speed. So what they have given in the questions, what are the speeds of the two cars? Finally, the speed of car m is equal to 60 kilometers, so 60 kilometers per hour, and the speed of car n is equal to how much, which is b, this one is a, kilometers per hour, 40 kilometers per hour. So this is the fourth question. So calculating the speed of the two cars. We move on to the fifth one. Your fifth one, they have given the area. The question is, the area of a rectangle gets reduced by 9 square units if its length is reduced by 5 units and breadth is increased by 3 units. If we increase the length by 3 units and the breadth by 2 units, the area increases by 64 square units. Find the dimension of the rectangle. So if I directly start the solution, so what is the solution here? That is, first statement will take, first statement. So what they have given in the first statement, that I'll write here only. The length of a rectangle, I'll just write diagrammatically, rectangle is reduced in the first condition by 5 square units. Therefore we can take it. First assumption we have to assume. First step is assume what a be the length of the rectangle, b be the breadth of the rectangle. Two assumptions are made. Next, area of the rectangle. One more is, area of the rectangle is equal to AB square units. So this is the first part, that is length, breadth, everything we assumed. Next, the length, first case in the statement is, the length of the rectangle is reduced by 5 units. We can write this one as A minus 5 units. So this is the, next is the breadth. We see the breadth of the rectangle is increased. In the question they have given, first step they decrease, now the length is reduced, now the breadth is increased by how much, that is 3 units, 3 square units. Therefore we can write it as, that is b plus 3 units. Finally, what is the area? Therefore area of the rectangle is reduced by 9 square units. Finally, we can write as area of the rectangle as area of the rectangle is equal to, therefore a minus this one, a minus 5 into b plus b plus 3 square units. So what happens, we have to simplify this. After simplifying, what we get is, we have to minus this, that is the area we got is AB minus, so since here it is reduced by 9 units, we must AB minus, simplify this, we get that is AB minus 5B plus 3A minus 15 is equal to this, how much? 9 square units. So simplify this, then minus this area is equal to, now we have to simplify again. What we get after simplifying, we'll get that is 3A minus 5B is equal to 6 as the first equation. So we finished the first part of the question. We move on to the second statement. What in the second statement? We'll see. So the length is increased. The length is increased by how much? That is 3 square units. Those 3 square units means A plus 3 units we get. Then the breadth is again here increased by how much? 2 units. So finally, what is the question? What is this one? How can we write? Therefore B plus 2 units. Breadth can be written as B plus. Now what is the area? Area is increased. All you have to include rectangle everywhere. So area of the rectangle is increased by how much? 67 square units. So these are the data given. Now finally we calculate area of the rectangle. If the rectangle is equal to A plus 3 into B plus 2 we are getting. So simplify this. Again we have to minus here. Simplify this. So we get A plus 3 B plus 2 minus the area of the rectangle, which is equal to 67 units. So simplifying, A plus B, 3B plus 2A plus 6 minus AB is equal to 67. So this one cancels. Finally what we get is, that is simplify all, we get that is 2A plus 3B is equal to 61, which is the second equation. So now what happens? Taking the equation, take equation 1, multiply by 3. So what we get? Take equation 1, multiply by 3, we get that is 9A minus 15B is equal to 18, as take this one as equation 3. Now take equation 2, multiply by 5. Multiply by 5, we get how much? That is 10A plus 15B is equal to how much? 61 into 5 will become 305. This is the fourth equation. Now add equation 3 plus equation 4. So adding these two, what we get? That is 9A minus 15B is equal to 18 plus 10A plus 15B is equal to 305. For this get cancels. So we'll get 19a is equal to, add these two, we get 3, 2, 3. Therefore a is equal to 323 by 19, which is equal to, therefore a is equal to 17. So after this, now we have to substitute. One more is there. Substitute a is equal to 17 in equation 1. What is equation 1? 3 into a minus 5b is equal to 6. 3 into 17 minus 5b is equal to 6. So we have, that is 51 minus 5b is equal to 6. Therefore 51 minus 5b is equal to 6 will become 45 is equal to 5b. Therefore b is equal to 45 by 5, which is equal to 9. So what happens, this one, therefore a is the, so length of the rectangle is equal to 17 units, and this one is the breadth of the rectangle. Breadth of the rectangle is 9 units. So this is the solution for the fourth problem, and in the fourth main problem we have solved the fourth and the fifth sub problem. If you have any doubts, comment me. So share and like all the videos, subscribe my channel. Thank you.